you're showing how much money you make, and a lot of your money might come from the fact that you're the teacher. You're going to make money because people are coming to learn from you how to day trade, which nothing's wrong with that. There's universities, there's schools everywhere, but that's not representative of money that's made actually from investing. I said number two, when you show your students, I know you're showing that top 1%. And that's what MLMs, multi-level marketing companies do. They'll show you the top 1% of the MLM people, but they don't show you the other 99%, right? And so the investing strategies that I'm the biggest fan of are long-term, diversified, buy and hold portfolios, because that's where, literally 100% of us can all do the same thing, and 100% of us would do well. Because the research shows that long-term diversified buy and hold portfolios doesn't mean some of us win and some of us lose. It means that all of us win because that's what the market has done for the last 120 years or so. So again, it's not to say that one type of move is different or worse than the other. It does mean that they're different. It just doesn't mean that it's not me saying, okay, that's a bad person. It's just sometimes things can be misleading, right? And I would encourage you to kind of think that through. So I don't give a damn about these sites that are like, oh, you get access to the deals that only the 1% get access to. Yeah, but I wouldn't, no. The only thing that would make me participate in pre-IPO companies is like tokenization. I'm excited and intrigued by tokenization. Robinhood is leading the way. They're one of the companies leading the way on the tokenization of assets. So they're long term, one of the big economic plays that's happening is they're trying to just tokenize the whole world, right? It reminds me of like VR when they were trying to make a VR version of everything, VR factories, whatever, like simulate reality. And now they're doing that with AI. They're dumping real world data into AI so the AI can visualize the whole real world and they can practice living in the real world before you put the robot out there. The robot armies are going to be real. It's going to be a big deal. But then also the tokenization says anything that's out here that's real, this telephone, this lamp, this bottle of water, I can, create these tokens and take the ownership and splice it into a bunch of pieces, just like shares of stock, and everybody can own a token. And so as the asset value goes up and down, the value of the tokens go up and down, right? And it escapes the regulation of stocks and publicly traded securities, at least for a while. And that's going to be pretty massive and pretty wild. So Robinhood, I'm a big fan of Robinhood. I own a lot of Robinhood stock. I bought some more because the stock's gone down a little bit. I think Robinhood has the right idea. So that might be fun, right? When SpaceX is tokenized and all that, I wouldn't mind owning a little bit of that just because I just think it's an interesting idea. Um, let's see, Tasman, what do you think about this new Schwab network? I didn't see anything new on Schwab. I like Schwab. Schwab does stuff good. And international funds, I think I made a list of some international stuff. Or let me see, or definitely a list of like Indian companies and stuff like that. Let me see if I have, I'm looking through to see yeah, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I don't have what I thought I had. Let me see. I got something on how to invest in Africa. I'll give you guys that. I'll put that in the chat. So these are some funds that can let you invest in Africa. Africa is going to be rich in about 80 years. Right now, it's not as rich as it should be, but Africa's got the building blocks for wealth long term. Mainly when it comes to people, they have really valuable people, and instead of the Europeans coming over and making all those people slaves, they're going to be able to hopefully make themselves wealthy, but it's going to require a lot of political transformation. Some of these old leaders are going to have to be removed so that they can open the door for a freer economy.